Alright, hey, Mega here, and welcome to another anime figure desktop show and tell with HK416 from Girls Frontline. Not Girls Plus Frontline. Oh, it's interesting, it says Girls Frontline too. If you guys don't know, Girls Frontline is known as Dolls Frontline in Japan. So here's some information I got on this figure. I ordered this figure in January 30, 2024, all right? And it's now 2025, so I've had this figure for more than a year now, almost. And so this is the Girls Frontline HK416 Black Cat's present version. This is actually a like a costume in the game, all right? And I don't have it, guys, sorry. It's the I call it the Loli version of HK416. So yeah, they have these Loli costumes or skins of the dolls, and this is the HK416 one. Okay, I think they have all of 404 with the Children's Day dealy. All right, it was either Children's Day or it's Girls' Day. I don't know. Hinamatsuri, right? So I got this figure for 10,380 yen, or that's roughly $69 from Ami. That's a pretty good deal. All right, and I ordered it with a bunch of other figures. So I ordered it with a Surface Mail premium shipping. It usually comes out to around $10 a figure, but you have to wait like 2 or 3 months to get it. Okay, so here's some information from myfigurecollection.net about this figure. It's a pre-painted figure. It's from Girls Frontline, all right, the origin. The character is HK416. Okay, and the companies are HobbyMax as the manufacturer and Tokyo Figure as the distributor. The artist is Kiking as a sculptor. Right? It doesn't mention who painted it. Maybe they did both. I don't know. So this was released in China in July 19, 2021. Right? Because the game is it's a Chinese game, guys. All right, it's a Chinese mobile game. It was for 758 Chinese dollars or yuan, I think is what it's called. And then in Japan, it was released the same time, all right, July 2021, for 13,500 yen. And that's about $89.96, pretty much $90. So I saved about $20 off the MSRP price, okay? Materials is ABS and PVC. Dimensions is a 1/7 scale figure, and with a height of 220 millimeters or 8.58 inches. Right, and this mentions here there are counterfeit versions of this figure, so beware. Okay. So here's some market prices for it currently on myfigurecollection.net. Some enemy NPC is selling it for $120. Somebody was selling it brand new for $200. Somebody was selling $130, not including shipping. 170 Canadian dollars. There's another one for 100 shipped, 150 shipped. Solaris has it for $263. Holy moly. Alright, Ninin Game has it for 23,700 yen. That's about $200. Okay, so the price varies greatly, alright? I got this for about $70, and it at MSRP for $90, and you're looking anywhere from however much I paid it to like up to $200, alright? So average looks to be around like $130, somewhere around there, okay? So it's a pretty expensive figure, okay? You're looking at triple digits, okay, guys? Okay, so that's the information for myfigurecollection.net. Let's start the show and tell. First, we'll take a look at the box. So with this, right off the bat, Hayes Mega's going to tell you this does not make a good box figure, right, guys? Because there is no windows on the box. Well, no, I'm not going to say there's no windows. There's just there's a flap over the window, okay? So they definitely want you to take her out of the box. If you open this front here, there's a flap, okay? And that's what it looks like. Okay. Oh yeah, it's a Children's Day figure. That's what it is. Okay. So it's got a pretty nice window. I would say like a 75% window, but it's got this flap over it. If you found the way to fold it all the way or cut the flap off, yeah, you could probably keep her. Actually, it looks pretty good in the box. I want to say maybe you could just leave it propped open like that if you want it. Okay. But yeah, so there's a cool little window. There's even a tiny cutout right here. It's kind of interesting. All right, this got little Velcro dots here. There's the Girls Frontline logo. All right. It says here Girls Frontline again. HK416 Children's Day. All right. It says Happy Happy Children's Day gift. Okay, it's kind of weird. All right, and then it's got a bunch of little kind of, they're like Lego characters. It's a 404 team. All right, that's kind of cool. All right, so that, I think this is the actual artwork it's based off. I always like when they put the actual artwork that the figure is based off. Right, and then yes, you can see her in there. Okay, but here's what it looks like normally. All right, when the flap is not open. All right, here it says Sunborn Network Technology in silver. Also, the box is in like kind of like a matte finish, while the characters are in like a kind of glossy finish. So I want to say it says Sunborn Network Technology X HobbyMax project. All right, I think this is not my first Girls Frontline HobbyMax figure. I think I have a couple of them. I have the ballroom dancing or the party dress figures, right? Or the pretty dress figures for HK416. So I'll put some HK416 figure show and tells at the end of the video if you guys want to see those. Okay, links to them. Here you've got a picture of HK416. All right, the drawn art, kind of like half of her body. You can see the cat's head just poking out there. All right, there's the cat again. All right, this is here Girls Frontline or Girls Plus Frontline HK416. All right, like the little cat. Okay, here's this side. You've got kind of a closer half shot of the figure. All right, it says the same thing. It says inside the flap. It says gift from the black cat. All right, I'm not really sure what the story about the black cat is. Okay, so here's the front of the box. All right, with the flap closed. It says here Sunborn Network Technology X HobbyMax. Okay, so Sunborn is the ones that make the game. All right, and HobbyMax is the ones that are producing this figure. All right, HobbyMax project. This is not my first HobbyMax Girls Frontline figure. I think I have another HK416 figure. It's the ones with the pretty dresses. Okay, I will put links to those at the end of the video if you want to see those show and tells. Okay, here you've got the artwork. All right, right here. It says they're Girls Plus Frontline or Girls Frontline. And the character is HK416 in white here. And then you got like a cat here. You can kind of see the cat right here too. So it's kind of like a half shot of the figure, of the artwork, right? Okay, and then here's so here's another kind of half shot of the actual figure. All right, same information from inside the box. It's a Happy Children's Day gift. And so the name of the costume was called Gift from the Black Cat. Okay, so if you were to buy the costume in the game, that's what it'd be called. Okay, what the story is about the Black Cat, I don't know, guys. Okay, I don't have it because each of the dolls, when you buy a costume for them, it comes with a little story about the figure, the character. Okay, and you can actually watch it and stuff. All right, so here it says HK416 556 by 45 NATO. Aha. Okay, so I have the shell casing. All right, for a 556 or a 223. All right, they're roughly the same, guys. They're not the same, but they're roughly the same. All right, it's a very small bullet. It's like a 22, pretty much a 22 caliber bullet. All right, but that's what it looks like. Okay. It's an assault rifle or intermediate cartridge is what they call it. All right, and this one does not have the bullet tip. Okay, or the bullet. It's been fired already. So, but that's what it looks like. All right, that's what comes out of the HK416 when you pull the trigger. All right, so she is a 5-star tactical doll. All right, 5-star assault rifle tactical doll. And then here we've got another picture of the figure. We've got a picture of the cat here. A picture of the back of the figure. All right, with the HK416. And then you've got a picture of I guess the base. All right, so the base is gonna have those little Lego figures. Okay, okay. So there's a Ami Ami barcode here. This is actually a item C box B. So there's something wrong with this figure. So if I won't be surprised if something is wrong with it. Okay. And that's probably why I got a really good deal on it. All right, because I think normally this is like more than $100 figure. That's why I wouldn't normally have bought this figure. All right, it's also not my favorite costume. Okay, I don't have it. Okay, so through the magic of Google Translate and Google Lens, I can tell you that all this is in Japanese, obviously, so I can't read it. But with the magic of Google Lens, I can. All right, so it says product name Girls Frontline HK416. It's a 1/7 scale HK416. Black Cat's gift version. Okay, the second one says 1/7 standard ratio. A product specification 1/7 standard ratio. This says prototype supervision Daffy. All right, DAFEE. Right, even says it in like alphabet, yeah. Painting supervision is hero. Okay, so this is the painter, and Daffy, I guess, is the sculptor. That's not how I remember when I read the my figure collection, guys. Okay, it's made out of PVC and ABS. It's suitable for 14 years and above. Copyright Shanghai Sunborn Technology, Network Technology. The producer is Haimai Culture Communication Shanghai Company Limited. Place of origin Guangdong, China. All right, Guangdong, China. Certificate inspection 01. All right, and this is some kind of, it says implementation standard, and it's a bunch of numbers and stuff that I don't know what they are. Okay, guys. All right, so here we've got the symbols for don't give it to babies. No, not for 0 to 3 years old. All right, ages 14 and up. All right, it's not a toy. All right, and it's recyclable. Made in China. All right, Guangdong, China. All right, if it's HobbyMax, their Twitter. All right, it's not called Twitter anymore, unfortunately. Inquiries regarding the product. It says here Tokyo Figure customer support. All right, they're the distributor. All right, yeah, there's their website right there. Okay, I think there's the barcode right here. I'm not really gonna go over this stuff here. Okay, this is like the care and handling of the figure, sort of, kind of. Okay, so that's the back. Here's the side. It's literally the same as the other side. It's a little damaged here. All right. This is a B box. Yeah. Okay. I think this figure has been taken out and displayed also. Okay, so that's why I got it cheap. All right. There you got the Sunborn and the HobbyMax, and then gift from the Black Cat. All right, sorry it's a little dirty. It's been sitting in my figure storage room for a while. Okay, and that's the bottom, just white. Okay, and like I mentioned, this probably wouldn't make a good box figure unless you can just open the flap like that. It is kind of nice though. The artwork is right next to the figure. The art, I love the art in Girls Frontline. Okay, so let's do the unboxing. Okay, that's the inside of the box. All right, you can see the window and then the artwork through the flap. All right, and it's just white in there. All right, there's nothing special about the inside of the box. They definitely wanted you to display this figure outside the box. Okay, guys. It also has an instruction manual. I will refer to it if I need to do so. Okay. Some Japanese. All right, there she is, the lovely HK416, the childo version, the black cat's gift version. Assembly was kind of simple, so they had like two pieces. All right, there's a there's a part that has all these the Lego figures. All right, or like a plastic holder for it, and then you've got one with the figure and the base. Okay, so there's the base. I think it's held on by 4 pegs. There's 4 pegs that both of her feet are holding on to. I'm pretty sure she'll be pretty secure. Okay, I don't think she'll be a drooper. She's pretty much standing straight up and down. All right, guys. So installing her on the base is pretty simple, and then you've got these 3 Lego kind of piece figures that you're gonna put on the bottom. The cool thing is they're actually got magnets in them, so you just kind of you look at the instructions, and then or look at the you look at the picture of the figure and like, okay, this is where this goes, and then it kind of just snaps into place once the magnets get to where they're where they're thing. I noticed that when I put this one on there, I was like, hey, it just kind of go. It's trying to move towards where it wants to go. Okay. This one is the one that didn't I didn't really feel it all that much, but I'm like, I think that's fine right there. You can pretty much put it any way you want, all right, guys. So it comes out in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. All right, there's this piece that has HK416. I think this is UMP9. This, and then there's another piece with a G11 taking a nap. Right? There's there's like Minecraft pieces too. I think this looks like yeah, this is that's definitely M4 A1, and then there's SOP 2. I think this is M16 A1, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of hard to make out, but they're like Minecraft pieces. Okay. And then then you got UMP45 up there. Okay. And then they're just like little kind of Lego blocks, sort of. Okay. And so yeah, it's got like a fuzzy base to it too, so you cannot see. Yeah, I guess I don't know where the magnets are, but they're in the base somewhere. All right, and it's raised a bit. All right, like half an inch. HobbyMax not a fan of raised bases, but I don't know. It's got the fluffy stuff on there. I don't know why they have to have it so raised. HobbyMax generally doesn't like anything higher than a 1/4 inch because it makes the figure unnecessarily tall. However, this is the Loli version of HK416, so she's much shorter than she is when she's regular size. Okay, normal size. Okay, so let's do a quick 360, and then Hades and Omega will take a closer look at the figure, and we'll come back and scrutinize this figure. All right, but yeah, so this is a C figure. C item figure. I don't know what the C item what the C is for. Generally, when they list it with C, there's something wrong with the figure. Okay, guys. But I can't really. There's maybe like a paint transfer or something somewhere. Okay. So see you guys in a bit. Okay, HobbyMax is back, and we're here to scrutinize this figure, right? But we can't scrutinize it too much because HobbyMax bought it knowing there was something damaged on the figure, okay? So let's take a look at the base, and we'll work our way up. And yes, the base has a lot of stuff going on with it, so we'll probably be here for a minute, okay? So it's like I said, it's got a raised base about half an inch, maybe even like an inch, I'm not sure. It's got this fuzzy stuff over it. Right, I think this is the second figure I've had with the fuzzy stuff. The other one is a lingerie figure. Okay, like I said, the little Lego figures of the 404 squad are they're magnetically affixed to the base. All right, so like, I mean, you don't have to display them too, but yeah, you can definitely feel it. I can definitely feel it wanting to stick to the base. So that's good. It's hard to. It would be harder to accidentally have it fall off. Okay. Yeah. And I said like there's 4 pegs holding the figure. You can't even really notice them because the fuzzy stuff. All right. You've got a HK416 Lego figure, UMP9, UMP45, and G11 sleeping in like a sleeping bag or something. All right, that's what she loves to do: play video games and sleep all the time. All right, and then you've got these kind of Minecraft head figures of some of the AR squad. All right, the AR team. You get the M4 here. You've got a SOP Mod 2, and then I think this is a M16 maybe. Not 100 on that. Okay, yeah, so let's go. So this is the HK416 figure. All right, this is of her with her normal, there's the standard costume. All right, and there's standard outfit. All right, in a Lego version. All right, you get more Lego blocks here. The paint is, there's a lot of flat finish paint on this figure, guys. Okay, and these characters are all flat finish. Okay, there's a UMP9. Okay, standing on one of the blocks. There's another set of blocks right here that you put back here. Okay, more blocks, and then that's a UMP45. Oh, yeah, UMP45, and this is G11. All right, there's a little. She's sleeping, and there's a little bubble coming out of her nose. That's what it looks like. Okay, and the bubble is actually a glossy paint. That's interesting. Okay, so let's take a look at her feet. She's wearing like a kind of like a school loafers is what they are. Kind of look like that, but they're black. Okay, they're black, and then they have like a strap here, all right, with the buckle. The buckle is like a bronze color. Very nice. Right? Actually, they're glossy. Also, I just realized that. That's probably the only glossy stuff on the figure besides the little bubble here. Okay. She's wearing a socks, all right, ankle high socks. You can see the seams. All right, very nice. I don't think it has any kind of shading on it. All right, it looks good. Okay, and then let's go take a look at her legs. All right, she's got a huge absolute territory. Okay, guys. All the way from here to here. Okay, she's got very nice, smooth-looking childo legs. Okay, very slender. I like the finish on the skin. All right, it's not too shiny, not too dull. That's what I'm gonna say. It might be a little bit on the shiny side. It's a matte. It's like a matte finish. Okay, guys. Yeah, it is a matte finish. So she has a well moisturized legs, guys. Well, I wouldn't say just moisturized legs. All right. She's got long legs, even as a child. Okay. And so the skirt of the dress comes out. It comes out really high. Looks like no, she just got really long legs. Okay. It's like about. It's a little higher than the. It's yeah, it's like thigh height, all right, guys. All right, and there's no pantsu, okay? Yeah, it's really hard to see the pantsu, okay? So I'm gonna show it, not gonna show it to you guys then. Okay, so there's the dress that she's wearing, all right, guys? It's a white dress. It looks like she's wearing a black apron over it or something. That's what it looks like, yeah. It's like a black apron. So there's a black apron. It's like a matte finish. Okay. You can see it. Oh, there's like an overspray here. What it looks like. Okay. Some QC stuff there. I did notice it's kind of like dirty behind the cat, but you can't really see it. Like there's dust or something back there. Okay, so it is a matte black. Same color as the cat, I guess. There's some little they look like little shields or something with a checkered pattern on them. These are actually glossy colored. Right, well, very nice. Paint looks nice and straight. All right, it's got some frilly stuff molded into the ends of it. Okay. All right, and yes, so the dress she's wearing is white. It's underneath the apron. All right, so it's kind of poofy. A little bit. Lots of nice molds and everything. Very smooth. There's a little button here for the cuff. All right. It's a flat finish for the dress they chose. Okay, it's kind of weird. There's some like shiny spots in certain places, like right here. Alright, this is a flat finish. Okay, looks pretty good. Nice and smooth, though. Could be smoother, so I'm going to say, but it's okay. And then there's the cat, the black cat. That's what the figure's name, the costume's name was. All right, the black cat's gift or something. All right, I don't know the story about the black cat. Okay, it's just a black cat, and it's got these big yellow cat eyes. Okay. She's just holding it up, and it's just chilling there. All right, there's its tail. Okay, there's a bow. Let's move up a little bit. Okay, so she's wearing a bow. All right, it's like a purple and white checkers. Okay, color. And then there's you can see the collar up there. Okay, very nice. It's something a child would wear. Dress. Okay, and then let's take a look at her face next. Or well, there's her hands. All right, so her hands are grabbing the cat right there. I don't know if she has any kind of nail paint. It's really doesn't look like it. All right, she's got like a flat skin. Yeah, it looks flat or matte. Looks kind of flat to me. Anyway, all right, so there's her face. All right, she's got the green eyes. She's looking at you. She's blushing a little bit. All right, there's a little red teardrop on her face. The signature HK416. Also, she has these crosses in her hair. All right, the blue crosses. It's a HK416 signature items. Okay. All right, and she's just kind of just staring off at you with the cat, holding the cat. All right. Kind of blank look on her face. Okay, and then so her hair. So I think this is a C figure because of her hair. All right, so if you look back here, all right, there's some. You can see some of the paint is scratched off. All right, or paint transfer or something. It's missing some paint on the head right here. Okay, so that's not a deal breaker because it's in the back. So you wouldn't normally be looking at the back, right? You'd want to look at the front of the figure. Yeah, I think that might be why it's a C figure, because the hair has some kind of paint damage. There was something else I saw on this. Oh yeah, so there is the, looks like an overspray right here. It's like a little splotch. Other than that, there's nothing really wrong with this figure, okay? It's got, the crosses in her hair are like a blue, like a gloss blue color. You can see the light reflect off of it. Okay, she's got this nice long silver hair. Kind of grayish silver. Does it have any kind of shading? It looks like it. It looks like it's white and gray. It's sort of, kind of. In certain places, they must have sprayed like a base coat of white, and then they sprayed the silver or really light gray over it, because it kind of looks like it's two colors, sort of. But anyway, it looks really nice. Okay. She's got these ribbons in her hair. All right. She's got like a little like twin tails, sort of. Okay. They're like a gray ribbons. Where's the other one right here? All right. It's like a twin tail, but like the rest of her hair is like it's out there. Okay. The molding for the hair looks really good, actually. I'm impressed. It is a it's a flat finish hair, okay? Very nice. Half her body, like it literally, because she's so small, half her body is her hair. Okay, there's her bangs. It just comes up right under her eyes, all right? And then she's got these 4 locks hanging out here. Very nice. Okay. I would say the skin on the face, it looks flat. Yeah, the skin is kind of flat on this figure. Okay, and then she's wearing a headband with a little hat on it. Okay, it's got a checker pattern on the front. Very cute. Okay, and last thing to look at is the HK416 assault rifle. Right there it is. Okay, that's her weapon of choice, or that's the weapon that's been imprinted onto her. Okay, so you can't. Unfortunately, most of her hair is hiding it, so it's kind of sad. All right, but there it is. Okay, HK416. It's like a modified AR-15, basically, is what it is. Okay, it's a Heckler and Koch modified AR-15 carbine. All right, and they modified the gas system. That's the biggest difference in it. And I think the receiver is like beefier and stronger. It's a fancy AR-15, all right, guys. or M4, okay, or M4 carbine, all right. It's got a collapsible stock, right, or telescoping stock, all right. There's the magazine in there. That looks like the standard rounds magazine, like a 20 rounder. It's got an angled foregrip on the front. It's got Picatinny rails on the front here. Right, it's got a backup sights right here. I can't really see back here. I imagine there's probably another flip up sight there. It looks like an ACOG, I think. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, it looks like there's an ACOG. All right, so that's the primary sight. Okay. There's the top of it. So it's got a Picatinny rail on the top also. It's got like sling swivel mounts. Well, so the way she's wearing it, she's got it slung on her back. That's what they call a chow sling in the army. Okay. Oh, not really. The chow sling goes over your shoulder, but yeah, this goes over your shoulder, but it's like at an angle. Okay, guys. Okay, you can kind of see back there a little bit too. Yeah, I didn't really notice that, but yeah, the apron has these straps. Oh, you know what? Yeah, she's got some kind of straps on her back. I wonder what those are. And where does she keep the extra magazines? Okay, yeah, but there's like a kind of like a suspenders sort of for the apron, and it's tied in the bow in the back here. Right, but it's very hard to see. It's really back there. Okay. But yeah, she's got a sling. Yeah, you can see the sling right here. Okay, it goes up over the dress here, over the apron, all right, over her chestices. There's a buckle right here. I guess that's to adjust the length of the sling. Okay. And yeah, and then so you can see there's a forward assist here, like all the other AR-15s have, right? And that's all I can really gather. I don't know. I think it looks okay. There's the magazine looks like it's got some kind of shading on it. There's like a gray shading right here. I think the weapon is painted like a gloss black, or it's like a matte black, is what I want to say. Okay, and it looks huge on her. Okay, yeah, it looks huge on her because she's so small. Okay, the children's characters are so cute. I have like some of them that when they run around with their weapons, it looks so big. All right, especially when they're in their chibi forms. Okay. All right. So yes, this was based off a costume that you can get for HK416 in the game. Okay, and I don't have it. Sorry, guys. I'll probably put a clip or a picture of what the figure looks like in the game. Okay. I'll take a screen cap of like where you can buy it and stuff. Right? I'm not really into the Loli figures, right? But I like HK416, and she looks pretty cute in this one. Okay, I also have other HK416 figures. I'll put links to them at the end of the video, like I mentioned. And yeah, so I'm pretty happy with this figure. It's you're looking at a triple-digit figure, and I got it for like $70. What a bargain, right? All because there's some paint scratched off in her hair. Okay. Other than that, the figure looks great. I'm really happy with it. She's really pretty. Okay. And you get the whole 404 team with you, okay? You get another 416 right here. You got the 9, the 45, and the G11, right? There you go. Okay. And yeah, hopefully they'll have one for the GFL2, all right? Exilium. Klukai just came out, alright? Klukai is her name in the second GFL game. Hey, but anyway, this is the HK416 gift from the Black Cat, alright? And I'm very happy with my purchase. Okay, she looks great. I also notice there's some right here. There's like a kind of glue or something in her hair. Okay, so that's another defect from this figure. Okay, probably from the previous owner, maybe, I don't know, man. So that's probably another reason why it contributes to the C. Right. Also, it's got a bunch of dust on the apron. All right, it's really noticeable on the apron, so you can tell that this figure had been displayed and like it was really dusty. Okay, I had to clean some dust off of it, but it's not super noticeable. Okay, you definitely could tell they made an attempt to clean the figure up. All right, but there's dust in like the hard to reach spots. Okay, well, thanks for trying. Alright, I'll get some 360s and close-ups. That's the end of the show and tell. Thanks for watching. Yeah, really happy with this figure.